Below is an illustrative guide on how to write a research methodology chapter of a PhD thesis. Introduction. This chapter outlines the research methodology employed in this study. It presents the philosophical underpinnings, research design, data collection strategies, sampling techniques, data analysis methods, and ethical considerations. The objective is to ensure that the methods align coherently with the research aims, objectives, and questions. The chapter also addresses issues of trustworthiness, validity, reliability, and researcher reflexivity. Research paradigm. A research paradigm provides the philosophical lens through which the research is conceptualized. This study is grounded in an insert paradigm, for example, interpretivist, constructivist, critical, post-positivist paradigm, which assumes that reality is socially constructed and best understood through subjective experiences and contextual interpretations. Justification. This paradigm is appropriate given the study's aim to explore insert your study topic, which requires understanding participants' meanings, lived experiences, and the socio-cultural contexts shaping their views. Research approach. This study adopts a qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods approach. Qualitative approach. If applicable, a qualitative approach is employed to gain in-depth insights into participants' perspectives, meanings, and experiences. Quantitative approach. If relevant, a quantitative approach is employed to test hypotheses and measure variables using statistical tools. Mixed methods. If a combination, both qualitative and quantitative data are integrated to provide a comprehensive understanding of the phenomenon. Justification. The choice of state the approach for your study allows the researcher to insert reason aligning with the study's objectives. Research design. The study utilizes a case study, ethnography, phenomenology, grounded theory, experimental, narrative inquiry, action research design. Justification. The design is selected because it allows for an intensive, context-rich exploration of phenomenon, suitable for addressing the main research questions. Units of analysis and setting. The primary units of analysis are individuals, groups, institutions. The study is situated in insert the geographic and institutional context. Population and sampling. Target population. The target population comprises describe the group of interest, for example, university lecturers, community leaders, policy documents, artworks. Sampling strategy. A purposive convenience snowball stratified random sampling method is used to select participants or data sources. Sample size. Provide rationale for the number of participants or units selected, considering data saturation or statistical power. Justification. This sampling strategy ensures that participants are information-rich and relevant to the research objectives. Data collection methods. Multiple data collection methods were used to enhance triangulation and depth of understanding. Interviews. Semi-structured interviews were conducted with number of participants to elicit deep, nuanced insights. Observations. Non-participant observations were undertaken to document behaviors, interactions, or environments. Document analysis. Relevant documents such as policies, reports, archives, or artworks were analyzed to contextualize findings. Surveys or questionnaires, if applicable. Standardized instruments were distributed to gather quantifiable data. Instrumentation. Instruments were either adapted from existing validated tools or developed for this study and piloted beforehand. Data analysis procedures. Qualitative data analysis. Data were analyzed thematically using, for example, Braun and Clark's 6-phase method, or grounded theory coding or discourse analysis. Coding was conducted manually or using NVivo or Atlas TI to identify patterns, themes, and narratives. Quantitative data analysis. Data were analyzed using statistical software such as SPSS. Descriptive and inferential statistics, for example, t-tests, ANOVA regression, were applied to test hypotheses. Mixed methods integration. Qualitative and quantitative results were integrated using a convergent, explanatory, exploratory mixed methods designed to enhance validity and richness, trustworthiness, and validity. Qualitative trustworthiness. The study ensured credibility, transferability, dependability, and confirmability through prolonged engagement and member checking, auditor trails, and reflexive journaling. Thick description for contextual understanding. Quantitative validity and reliability. Instrument reliability was tested using Cronbach's alpha. Validity was assured through expert review and pilot testing. Ethical considerations. Ethical clearance was obtained from provide name of the ethical review board for your research. All participants provided informed consent. Confidentiality, anonymity, and the right to withdraw was strictly observed. Special attention was given to minimizing harm and discomfort, data storage and protection protocols, ethical handling of vulnerable populations, if applicable, researcher reflexivity. As a reflective researcher, I acknowledge my positionality and its influence on data interpretation. Reflexivity was practiced through continuous journaling, peer debriefing, and critical self-examination throughout the research process. Limitations of the methodology. While rigorous, the study has limitations such as potential researcher bias in qualitative interpretation, limited generalizability due to the contextual design, constraints related to time, access, or sample diversity. These are acknowledged and addressed through methodological transparency and triangulation. Chapter summary. This chapter detailed the philosophical foundations, methodological strategies, and practical procedures guiding the study. The chosen methods are consistent with the research objectives and provide a robust framework for generating credible and meaningful findings, which will be presented in the next chapter. Happy writing!